Good morning students. Welcome to the math class. Today we will do exercise 11.3 from chapter 11 mensuration. In this exercise our topic is surface area of cube, cuboid and cylinder. Cube, cuboid and cylinder, all these three figures are three-dimensional figure. What do you mean by three-dimensional figure? It has length, breadth and height. That means the dimensions are three. One is length as breadth and height. In two dimensions, in previous exercise, we have seen that we are discussing about square, trapezium, rectangle. In these figures, we have only two dimension, length and breadth. Now here in these three kind of shapes where we have to find the surface area, we can see that it is a cube. See the diagram of the cube. It is, say it is side, or as because it looks like a square from all the side, so we can take, this is L, length L. You can see that the breadth is also the same measurement, so I am taking L, and the height, it is also same measurement, so length L, breadth is also we are taking as a variable with L, and height, see this is height and this is also the we are taking as a variable L. We can take a shape of a cube. You can see that all the faces, how many faces are there? One, front, back, front and back, left portion and left side and right side, top and bottom. So how many faces you can see here in a cube? 6 faces. 1, 2, front, back, 1, 2, left side, right side, 3, 4, top and bottom, 5, 6. So 6 surface area, and all the surface area you can see that this is just like a square. All the surface you can see that. So what will be the area of this portion? See, if the side we are taking as L, then L into L, so L square. How many L square you can see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 L square, surface area of a cube. How is a cube has surface area 6 L square? Look at the net of this cube. You can see it is a cube. The net of a cube, you can see, can you see this cube clearly? Now if I open this cube, you can see how many square you can see here. How many square you can see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 square. If I fold it properly according to the net, we can see that it is a cube. Can you see the cube? So how many square surface area you can see by using these 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 surface areas where the areas are L square. So surface area of a surface area of a cube is equal to 6 L square. Surface area of a cuboid. Surface area of a cuboid. Now first of all, what is cuboid? You can see this diagram, this figure. It looks like a cuboid. See, it has also 6 faces. It has also 6 faces: front, back, left, right, top and bottom. So again 6 faces, but all the faces you can see that a rectangle in shape. All the faces are rectangle in shape. So these are the rectangular shapes. So it is not a cube, square shape. So it is not a cube. all the faces, if all the faces are square, then we can say that it is a cube, but all the faces are rectangle, then we can say that it is a cuboid. So again it has 6 surface areas. Say it is length and this is breadth. If it is length and this one is breadth, so this one will be L into B. This portion will be L into B. Now LB is the area of this portion. Similarly this portion also LB. See, floor and the bottom, roof, top and the bottom, L into B. Is it clear? See, if it is L and this one is breadth, then the area of this portion will be LB. Similarly, area of this portion also LB. So we can see that 2LB. Understood? We can see that 2LB. If it is length and this one is breadth and this one is height, so the area of the floor will be LB, and the roof also, top and bottom both are LB, so we can write 2LB plus 2LB plus. Now area of this portion, this one and this one LB, so say front and back, we are now going to find out front portion and back portion. Front portion, you know that this is L and this is H, so what will be the area of this portion? If this is L and this is 8, it is a H, it is a rectangle, so L into H will be the area of this portion, LH. If it is LH, then the back portion also LH. This is also LH, this is also LH, because this is also L and H. So 2LH plus. Now roof and bottom, front and back we have find out. Now this portion and this portion. Say if it is breadth and this one is H, in our cuboid we have taken this one as breadth and this one as H, so this one will be B into H, B into H. Area of this portion will be B into H. If this one is B into H, so this one also B into H. Left and right, left hand side and right hand side both are B into H. So 2BH. Now you can take 2 as common. You know how to do factorization. Now if anything is common here, that is 2. So 2LB plus BH plus LH. Okay, now surface area, total surface area, that means all the surface area of the cuboid is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. We are always talking about surface area, that means when we are taking all the sides, we can say that this is total surface area. In the cube also, this one will be total surface area. Total surface area. Then if it is total surface area, that means another surface area must be there. Then what will be that one? If it is a cube, then if I am not taking the roof and floor, top and bottom, then only 4 sides are there. Front and back, left and right, left side and right side, front and back. So 4, then that will be known as curved surface area. Curved surface area, CSA. It is TSA, total surface area means TSA. Curved surface area. Curved surface area, in short CSA, is 4L square, because we are not taking all the 6 faces, only 4 sides we are taking, 4 surface area we are taking. We are not taking the roof and the floor, top and the bottom we are not taking. In 6L square all the 6 faces we are taking, but here we are not taking all this one. We are taking only 4 surface areas, leaving roof and the floor. Similarly here also, if we are taking curved surface area of a cuboid, so CSA of a cuboid, here also we will leave this one and this one, that means 2LB I will not take. In this time I will not take roof and floor, so only 2LH plus 2BH. 2LH and 2BH only we will take. Now you can take common again 2, take L plus B as common, and H, L plus B inside the bracket, and H is also common. So 2L plus B, we can take H here also, but we have taken H here purposely. So H, 2L plus B into H. This is the curved surface area of a cuboid. 2L plus B, sometimes we will use that as a perimeter into height. Curved surface area is equal to perimeter into height also we will use, but slowly afterwards in higher classes we will use this in class 9. But here we will take curved surface area is equal to 2. We are only leaving this one because roof and floor we are not taking here. We are not taking roof and floor here. Only 4 sides, left side and right side, front side and back side. So LB, 2LB plus 2BH, 2LH plus 2BH. LB we are leaving. Understood? Now going to the cylinder. Now for a cylinder, you can see this kind of figure, which is, we can say that it is a cylinder, and it is right circular cylinder. This is the height, this one is the height, and this is the radius of the circular portion. See the circular portion, if I open this two upper and the top and the lower portion, if I open, it looks like a circle. If I open this, it is a surface, two circle. The two surface areas are two circles, and if I see this one, it is a cylinder, and if you open a cylinder, it will looks like a rectangle. See, you can see this is a cylinder. We can use that. Thus, these two are two circular portion. This is a circular, this is a circle, and this is a circle, and the remaining these portions are as a curved surface area. We can say this is a curved surface area, and when we will add these two circular area also, then it will become total surface area. And if the radius, it is also one thing is there, when the height and the radius are arranged in 90-degree position, this is known as right circular cylinder. This is known as right circular cylinder. Now total surface area of a cylinder. See, it is a when it is a circle, then the circular portion, it is become 2 pi r, the curved circumference 2 pi r, the height say h, and the radius, take the radius be r. Then total surface area will be 2 pi r. 2 pi r means the circular boundary of this circular portion, circumference of the circular area. The circumference is this 2 pi r. And why it is h? Because the height is h. So how many times it will multiply? That is 2 pi r into h. Total surface area 2 pi r h plus 2 circular portion. One circular portion is pi r square. How many circular portions are there? 2 circular portions are there. So 2 pi r square. 2 pi r h, the curved surface area. That means the boundary of this, the curved portions are known as curved surface area. The curved portion is known as curved surface area, and total surface area is the when we are adding two circular portion, this is known as total surface area. Now again, using the concept of factorization, you take 2 pi r as common, so it will be h plus r. So this is total surface. So 2 pi r is we are taking common, so h plus r. Now curved surface area. Curved surface area means the boundary except these two, top and floor, we will leave now. We will not taking these two areas. So curved surface area only 2 pi r into h. 2 pi r h. Now look at this cylindrical net. See, it is a cylinder. You can it is a hollow cylinder. Now if I cut the cylinder according to its height, according to its height, we can get a rectangular portion. So if this is the curved surface area also, if I fold it, this curved surface area, this is the curved surface area of the cylinder. if I add these two circular portion also with the cover, if we add these two circular portion, then it will become total surface area. And another thing, the concept I am giving it here, afterwards you will get this kind of sum also. So if I cut this cylinder along its height, we can get a rectangular portion. You can see we can get a rectangular portion. Understood? So these concepts for the beginning of exercise 11.3, we will discuss only the formula. Try to understand it. Write all the formula in your copy. Cube, cuboid, this is 3-dimensional shape and you are doing it first time. So first of all, you will try to understand the concept of this formula, their figure, and write everything in your copy. Thank you, students.